Welcome to the Superior Walls Builder Guideline video series, a series of videos designed to give you a better understanding of how to work with Superior Walls precast wall systems on the job site. This video explores the principles for the framing and decking connections at the top of the wall when solid lumber joists are both perpendicular and parallel to foundation walls in standard residential applications. While these principles apply to other joists and truss types, such as I-joists, top chord, mid-chord, and bottom chord bearing trusses or connections for modular homes, the Superior Walls Builder Guideline booklet will need to be reviewed to complete those framing and decking connections. After the Superior Walls panels are installed, the bottom and top of every Superior Walls panel must be properly braced before backfilling. At the base of the panels, this typically means pouring the concrete floor slab. At the top of the panels, this typically means completing the framing and decking connections. First, verify that the sill plate is installed correctly. Next, secure the floor joists perpendicular to the foundation walls. Then, install in-wall bracing and solid blocking between the joists parallel to the walls. These components work together as a unified system to resist lateral pressure and prevent wall movement. Please refer to our other videos in this series for guidelines on sill plate installation and proper backfilling. Links are in the description below. Secure joists that run perpendicular to the foundation walls to the sill plate using two 16-penny common nails, or according to code. As an alternative, each solid lumber joist can be secured to the sill plate using an approved framing angle with associated connector screws, located approximately 3 inches back from the interior edge of the 2x10 sill plate. Joists parallel to foundation walls require a series of end wall braces and solid blocks. End wall braces are a piece of 2x6 lumber that fits snug between the band board and the first parallel joist. Start by determining the locations where the 2x6 end wall bracing is needed. Install an end wall brace within 12 inches from the interior of each corner and space additional braces no more than 48 inches on center along the length of the foundation wall. Secure each 2x6 end wall brace to the top of the sill plate with 5 10-penny nails or 5 approved framing screws. Connect the opposite end of the brace to the joist. Solid blocks are a piece of lumber with the same height dimension as the floor joist that fits snug between the parallel joists. The location of the solid blocks is determined by the position of the end wall bracing. Slight offsetting between adjacent solid blocks is acceptable to simplify nailing. There are specific guidelines that determine the number of solid blocks and the minimum distance of blocking to properly brace wall panels to parallel joists. These requirements are based on 2 factors: the height of the floor joists and the height of the finished backfill. If the finished backfill height of the structure is less than 7 feet 6 inches, the minimum distance of blocking is 2 feet from the exterior face of the Superior Walls panels, and the number of solid blocks required between the joists is 1. This applies to all joist heights. For a finished backfill height between 7 feet 6 inches and 9 feet 6 inches, and a joist height less than 10 inches, the minimum distance of blocking is 4 feet from the exterior face of the Superior Walls panels, and the number of solid blocks required between the joists is 2. When the finished backfill height is between 7 feet 6 inches and 9 feet 6 inches, but the joist height is greater than or equal to 10 inches, then the minimum distance of blocking is 5 feet from the exterior face of the superior walls panels, and the number of solid blocks required between the joists is 3. If the number of solid blocks you've installed doesn't meet the required minimum distance of blocking, add additional blocks to meet the minimum distance requirement. When installing the subfloor decking, mark the location of the solid blocks. Attach the subfloor to the solid blocks with 6 10-penny nails, going through the subfloor and into each solid block. If the finished flooring is installed before the solid blocking is complete, as is sometimes the case for modular homes, then apply construction adhesive to the top surfaces of the blocks before securing them between the joists. Sometimes HVAC systems, plumbing, or electrical lines need to pass through areas where blocking is required. In these cases, it's acceptable to shift a solid block to the next open joist cavity. When doing so, secure 2x6 flat blocking in the original solid block location between the joists. Then install a solid block in the next joist cavity. This keeps the overall bracing system intact and ensures the wall remains properly supported. By following these guidelines, you help ensure that the top of each superior walls panel is properly connected and braced, and that your foundation system is ready for backfill and the next stage of construction. For more information, review the Builder Guideline booklet online or contact your superior walls representative. Build on a superior foundation. Build on superior walls. Simply superior. Contact your superior walls representative today or visit our website for more information.